No matter how many ideas or references were brought back to modern day through Dragon Ball and Daima, Dragon Ball GT is always going to have a special place in my heart. Dragon Ball GT introduced some of the coolest ideas we've had in the entire Dragon Ball series, even though it's become kind of cool, I guess, to hate GT as a whole because the entirety of the story was pretty weak overall. Baby is a fan favorite villain who wanted vengeance against the Saiyans for what they did to his entire race, and I really wish he was brought to the main series story in some capacity. The Tuffle story was kinda redone in a way with the Granola the Survivor arc in the manga, but Baby is a one-of-a-kind villain and one of the most entertaining and unique villains we've ever had. The concept of the Shadow Dragons might be my favorite thing to come out of Dragon Ball GT, believe it or not, because an idea of this magnitude could easily be applied to the main timeline. With all the different sets of Dragon Balls that have been created and used since GT ended, I'm surprised that this was never redone for the modern day Dragon Ball franchise to take advantage of, but I do kind of agree with GT in the fact that this avenue is much more of an end-game or end-of-series scenario, so maybe one day it could possibly still happen. And then there's of course Super Saiyan 4, the most iconic thing to come out of Dragon Ball GT. So iconic in fact that it earned the right to be brought back in the modern day through Dragon Ball Daima. But even though I like Daima Super Saiyan 4, nothing beats the original, especially with all of the thought and lore that went into it.